Hello everyone and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is going to be your, let's see. This is going to be the Mercury retrograde video. I have a few videos that I have to do, like the full moon that's going to be in Libra next. But this is going to be your Mercury retrograde. And these are the things. This is going to be a reading for each zodiac sign. I don't do the timestamps. And I'm gonna pull one card for each zodiac sign from each deck. So let's see what comes out for everyone. I'm gonna shuffle the deck once. Hold on. Okay, so at the bottom, the overall energy for everyone is going to be the Two of Cups and the Self. So the Two of Cups and Self lets me know that we will have some sort of division or some sort of... First, yes, we're going to have questions in regards to relationships, but we're also going to have questions in regards to how we fit into those relationships and what our responsibilities are within these relationships that we're going to be walking through or adjusting ourselves into for the first for Mercury retrograde or whomever we're dealing with during Mercury retrograde. So that's the overall energy. And I also feel like we're going to be making choices. So be careful who you choose to stay with during Mercury retrograde and who leaves your life. If they leave your life during Mercury retrograde, they're bound to come back sooner rather than later. So leave no one and just stay put if you can. So Aries, you have the Four of Pentacles and water. And with these two cards, Aries, I feel like you have to learn during this time is to keep your emotions to yourself. If you're going to cry, don't cry in front of everybody. Don't be a crybaby. Don't allow people to see you at your quote-unquote worst. Allow people to see that you're holding on to things, that you are keeping things together, that your life is actually on track, and that you are not going to allow other people to bring you down. Then we have a Taurus, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Growth. And these two cards together let me know that you will be work. You'll be overly exhausted with work. Excuse me, but it's going to be challenges at work and the work that you do have that will allow you to grow as a person, as an individual, and a more professional person. Also for Taurus, I just got, make sure that if you're traveling, be careful if you're traveling, and also make sure that you're not missing any messages, voice messages, text messages that have important information for you. The next card that we have is for Gemini. You have the Six of Swords and Failure. And the Six of Swords and Failure let me know that the way that you're going about your life at this time is probably not the best way to go, and that you should take a pause. Take a pause, relax, and try to regroup your thoughts. Because not regrouping your thoughts and not putting things on top of the table so that you can see them clearly will only take you to your demise. Cancer, we have the Nine of Wands and Simplicity. And see not only the simple things in life, but see how far you have gone and how simple it has really has been. Do not be a nagger. Do not create stagnation for yourself, and do not stop now, as things will continue to unfold in your presence and the truth will come out. Leo, we have the Fool and the Voice. So make sure that your voice is being heard at work. Make sure that your voice is being heard in front of everyone. Meaning if you go to a family gathering, make sure that you're being seen and that you're being heard. I also feel like new beginnings are upon you at this time, but I don't think that you should start anything new during Mercury retrograde. However, there are some people, like these two cards are telling me that you should start something new. Just make sure that you make the right decision while starting something new. Maybe this new beginning or this new venture is supposed to be something that's temporary, because usually when we're dealing with Mercury retrograde and we start something new, it's usually, the energy of it usually dissipates when Mercury goes direct. So maybe this is a new temporary new beginning that you're supposed to start, or maybe you're supposed to start temping at some sort of job or career, and this is where you're supposed to be. Virgo, you have the Knight of Pentacles and home. And the Knight of Pentacles lets me know that with the turtle, that slowly you will reach your destination. Slowly things will happen. Slowly things will appear. I also see that you guys are moving to a new home, to a new place. Within the same town, but just you'll be a little frustrated as to how slow things are moving for you. Maybe you'll move in, have like your first 4 or 5 months of rent, but then you won't have like couches for like 3 or 2 out of those months. So make sure that you do not allow yourself to be deteriorated or deterred from continuing to make a living, and also make a home out of your current space. I also see you guys investing or making small investments in different areas of your life, and also at work. Some of you guys work at Wall Street, or some of you guys are planning to invest in places such as companies or Wall Street. The best investment that you can have is at home, because that is where the heart is. Libra, you have the World and you have perseverance. So continue to move forward, Libra. Continue to do what you have to do for yourself and for the survival of yourself and for the survival of the youth, they're telling me. If you are a Libra out there that's persevering against the world, because these 2 cards can also mean that you're persevering against the world, against the norm, or against what is righteous. If that is who you are, that comes to a screeching halt this month or during the time of Mercury retrograde, as things will be falling apart for you if you're not being righteous. Scorpio, you have the Hanged Man and release. And the Hanged Man allows me to get into the perspective of you seeing things in a different perspective, and also seeing the things that you have lost or that you will lose during this time of Mercury retrograde, to see them as a blessing instead of a loss. So you'll be seeing your blessings or counting your blessings as you see people roll out of your life. Sagittarius, you have Emperor and you have Terra. And this lets me know that stay grounded. I see you thinking a lot and overthinking a lot, Sagittarius. So try to stay grounded. Try to stay in control of the things that you can handle. There's certain things that you cannot handle. There's certain things that you will not be able to handle, and that is perfectly fine. That's because you're not supposed to be handling them. They're not supposed to be your responsibility. Capricorn, you have the 6 of Wands and protect. And protect the things that you already know, Capricorn. Protect the things that you know are good for you. Protect your secrets. Protect the success, or the secret of your success. Protect your recipes. Protect your contracts. If you are having successful events or going through a lot of successful things, or have just a lot of success going your way, don't tell people that you're actually succeeding, because you might bring about evil eye to yourself. Then we have Aquarius. We have the 5 of Pentacles and resistance. So resist yourself from making unwanted purchases or over purchasing things or overindulgence of certain things, and also have faith that the fact that you're resisting, and that you're resisting arrest of some sort, it doesn't have to mean that you're resisting an actual arrest with a cop, but it means that you're resisting some sort of issue or dilemma, but it's becoming a lot for you. It's becoming a lot of responsibilities. So make sure to know that your resistance to the powers that may be or the situation will allow you to persevere in the future. But watch your pockets. And then Pisces, we have the 4 of Chalices and we have labor. Pisces, you have to work on, number 1, just staying in your element. Drink a lot of water. And they say that they're telling me if you fast for like 2 or 3 days, you will repel yourself of a lot of negative things in your body. And it's and also a way of giving yourself homage or understanding that you have persevered and you have already won. I also feel like the Four of Cups, you're keeping a lot of things to yourself and keeping a lot of emotions to yourself and meditating on the things that you have that are just about to tumble over, or some sort of reaction or some sort of situations that are going on in your life, and you're giving that too much focus as opposed to focusing for the solution. So don't focus on the things that you don't have and that you cannot control, and work also for this time of Mercury retrograde. So that was your reading, you guys, for Mercury retrograde. I hope everyone has a fantastic Mercury retrograde, and check out my other videos. Also, stay tuned for announcements, and if you want a reading with me and my shop, make sure that you click the link at the bottom to check out the sales that I have going on my Instagram, and also to check out the sale that I have during this Mercury, or the beginning of Mercury retrograde, from March the 25th to April 1st. I'm not having a specific Mercury retrograde sale, but I am having a small little sale and sales every new moon and full moon. So check out the link to my website in the description box, and enjoy your day. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day wherever you are in Mercury retrograde. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.